Hi, Frosty. Welcome in. You're the first. How's your day been? Can you hear me now? I was muted for a bit. Hello? Hello? Is anybody there? Okay, good. How was your day? Oh, am I talking to you, Neve? Anybody thinks I'm talking to her? um, I was at physio, so I was watching a bit of the QLR stream. So I thought, oh, if it ends in cake, that is great. Hi, Bella. Welcome in. Hey, Rendell. Welcome in. Hey, Dessa. Welcome in. I was watching a bit of it while I was at physio, so I thought I'd go live and see how far we get. It's kind of a late stream, but hopefully we'll get some things done. I was going to show what Amberlyn said on Local Bus about Rosie. She just called her out as a feedie, eating chocolate cake, moaning and groaning and stuff. I think Nikki T has it. But you guys wanted to start with ALR or Corky? She seems to be in a good mood, or relatively good mood, so I think she's still with her boo. But we can start it at the beginning.
Involving the LCU, including playing fair, my on my pain flare. We had to buy a new Instant Pot, Dolly. But we have one. Oh, the hoodie says Winosaur. I don't drink alcohol much anymore at all.
I'm just going to keep her at normal speed for the first little bit, because once she starts getting really mad, then it's really fast. But when she gets boring, we'll put it on 1.25 or 1.5.
Hey, Brooke. But I've had this hoodie when I lived in like Nebraska, and I used to drink wine more often.
Let's do it.
And like I had another hoodie that my dumbass, between the two, I picked this one because
I'm just gonna go check how cold it is in Florida. I'll be right
I
back.
have this really nice, high quality, soft yellow hoodie in my size. Hi, Clara. Hi, Jeep. Hi, thank you, Brooke, Lauren, Dolly, Buddha, and hi, everybody. Hi, Chick. It was like this bright yellow. I loved it. We'll get into that, Nightshade. We're gonna talk about that shit, because let me be very clear about something.
So today in Florida, it was 68 down to 57, and in Celsius for you Celsius guys, it was 20 and 15. The low is our high tomorrow. Tomorrow it's only going to be a high of 15 degrees in Florida Celsius, and that's how warm it is here. That's kind of funny. Okay, anyways.
Both my arms are going to get chopped off before I do anything involving the LCU, including going to give them information about anybody for any reason. We'll get into that, I promise. But
I think
this past week, I've been dealing with this pretty serious pain flare. And
welcome in,
I was like still kind of in it when some bullshit happened. But doing better today. Actually, I probably should.
Okay, I just want to play a little portion of Nikki T's. Let me just copy the link, so that we can see what actually happened and then how she describes it. Okay. So this is the short from Nikki T, and I just kind of pulled it up to the area. Well, she's not lying. The Rosie I'm talking about is fat. Anyways, I thought that was funny. So we kind of heard. Oh gosh, Yummy. You're blocked everywhere. Hi, Lizu. So what we heard was it wasn't wrong. Like Rosie did make corn with chocolate cake, and she wasn't XVD and her content currently, you know. Oh my god. I love s'mores in the summer. Hi, Lizu. What are you studying? Anything exciting? I want a s'more now too. If anybody's like on a higher protein, lower carb, you can make s'mores with those built bars that are like 18 grams of protein, and they're marshmallowy ones, and you just put it between some light graham crackers and then put it in the microwave, and it's really, really good. Portuguese. Oh my god, good luck. Okay. Oh, I have all my tabs weird, so let me flip my tabs around. Well, now I've lost all my tabs. I've lost you guys. Oh my god, where'd you guys go? Oh my god. Okay, I found you. Oh, I was scared. Well, 19 viewers, 8 likes. That's pretty good. Get a like for Ronnie. Okay, I'm going to play. Oh, now I've lost. Why are my tabs being weird? Okay, anyways, I'm just going to ignore them.
Like a goodies powder just to be on the safe side. Because I am feeling pain right now. Just not a lot.
These goodies powders, they must be like miracle packets. She like pours it into her mouth, and then 3 minutes later, she's feeling fantastic. I believe they have a little bit of aspirin in them and caffeine. But and some of them might have Tylenol in them or ibuprofen. But then she says she can't take Tylenol, ibuprofen, or aspirin. So I don't know. I'm confused.
It's been
my
a
five.
weird time for me personally, because in my not personally, actually, on the internet, because in my personal life, 10 out of 10, great, I'm having a grand old fucking time. But some people don't know how to not be recklessly assholishly cruel on the internet.
I think Rosie didn't get to the chapter where they talk about let them, just ignore them. I think she's missed that chapter.
And I told them as such. So, just for anybody who's maybe like wanting to believe their conspiracy theories, no.
Oh my god.
They were obviously talking about the different Rose, this other girl named Rosie who I know nothing about.
I was on Roz's chat, and I was trying to pull up the people in her chat. I'm having issues tonight.
I've seen her try to hand. I saw a couple clips of her like handing Amber's ass to herself, but the LCU's the LOL Cow universe. It's that shit that Amber's been doing. That's hot dog water garbage ass content that I wouldn't touch with a 10-foot pole, especially considering the fact on August 25th in 2025, she pitched the idea of us doing a show together, and I told her that was insane. And I told her everything I thought about Keemstar and how that was a reality I would never participate in.
So Amber was already I think Amber was already in cahoots with Keem back then. And is this when they were buddies in August 23, 2025?
So for her to assume that was me is fucking crazy.
One day, Yam, or else you just find another sock and you could be her mod.
So, and no, Remy is doing his own thing tonight. As I was too. And that's how I decided I wanted to go live.
Prologue.
So, I'm a little more mad about it than I thought. I thought I was a little less mad. Because my initial reaction was strong. Unfortunately, it is a girl world thing, and I got drug in. So for anyone who doesn't have the context, I was minding my fucking business. Remy was doing something. So it was one of the times. Thank you, Shelly. It was one of the times that we actually were on video call, and so I was like just scrolling on TikTok, and I get a notification. Someone tagged me in something, and I opened the comments to try to figure out what's going on, and I realized it's an LCU clip, and I'm like, oh shit, why am I tagged in this? And it's starting to play the audio, and I'm looking at the comments. I didn't see the screen right away until I heard them say my name, and then my stomach fell to my asshole because they were saying they were talking about a different Rosie, but I heard my name and I went, oh fuck. So that's when I closed the comments, and then I saw something like Amber talk shit about Curricula Rose or something, and I was like, God fucking damn it. And I didn't even listen to the.
So you know what you do, Roz? Because you didn't even listen to the whole context. Like you're not even getting the whole context or anything, right? And you know that she's going to have a total crash out meltdown. You just close the tab and you keep scrolling. Okay, that's my advice. Because you don't want to be a part of girl world. You are a part of girl world. You say you don't want to be involved, but you keep involving yourself. 100% involving yourself.
The whole clip at first. Before I sent her the first voice memo. So, 1 second.
Like we all witnessed in real life how she like totally misconstrued Yami, and then was saying he was the worst, awfulest person in the world and all that shit when Yami didn't do anything, and she was like infatuated with Yami, and then she turned the story around saying, oh, I was so worried before, I fear for my safety, or it was weird and parasocial, and that wasn't even what happened. Like she just makes her own narratives, and it pisses me off.
I'm going to share my reaction because I want to. I'm going to talk about this in this live, and then I'm not going to talk about it again because, as you guys have known, I'm removed from this.
Stink Capone has been in chat. Just ignore her unless something, and then you could DM me. But
so to be dragged back into this against my fucking will when I didn't do a goddamn thing makes me pissed. Like, I'm pissed about it. I'm mad. Especially to the degree that I was brought into it. 1 second.
Foodie Beauty blocked me.
Because I went through multiple scenarios of how I was going to respond to this and address this and do this.
Yeah, it's okay. Not everybody's going to get along, and especially in all the different chats and communities. Not everyone's going to get along with each other. We all know that for 100%. We just have to try not to. How can I put it? I'm not even asking to be like kind, and like if it's someone you don't like, just be neutral. Like I'm not even asking you to be kind, because if you don't like them, I'm not going to force you to like them, if that, you know what I mean? But don't go over the top is what I'm kind of saying. Kind of just ignore them. Let them go. Whatever chapter that is.
It's where I landed on. So
I think it was Tracy that blocked me. Well, Foodie blocked me once, and then she let me come back, and then I think Tracy blocked me.
Photos.
Tracy blocked me on 3 accounts.
Okay. So before I realized the entirety of what she said, that was disgusting, weirdly sexual, like talking about me in a sexual context, being grossly disrespectful, reckless, heartless, and cruel. I sent this. Amber, I didn't fucking reach out to nobody. They weren't talking about me.
You just have to talk.
I don't got fucking tea to spill on you. I don't want nothing to do with this shit. I didn't even listen to your last message, girl. I'm not fucking talking about you. Still haven't listened to it because I just don't fucking care. Then I've listened to the rest of the clip, and I'm not going to say
weird. Like, I have never left a message for someone without knowing the whole context. Like, I don't just yell at somebody. Like, maybe when I was like 14, I'd be like blowing things out of proportion and not listening. But Roz hasn't even listened to the whole context or had listened to what Amber said, and then she sends this message. So juvenile.
Say what she said. If you want to know, go watch it. It was gross, and it was cruel. It was nasty. So, but hey, thanks for being an asshole and making fun of shit that some of the most serious trauma, like, that I've been recovering from and out of for years.
Okay. Amber is not responsible for your healing. If you know what I mean, Roz. And Amber does not need to watch what she is saying or construct her narrative around your feelings when she's not even talking really about you. Do you know what I mean? Sorry, I just have to talk to my son here for a second. I want to rewind it just a tad.
Serious trauma, like, that I've been recovering from and out of for years because you think someone was talking about me. Amber, I get that you're probably not happy about how I feel at the LCU, but I fucking walked away. I can't stand this shit that you're doing. And I'm so pissed off that you dragged my name into the LCU. And I've stayed quiet about all the shit you shared with me. My DMs.
This sounds like a threat to me. Am I unmuted? Okay. She didn't really drag her name into the LCU. Rosie was mentioned, and Amber was like, "Are you talking about, like, we can watch Nikki's thing again?" But she's like, "Are you talking about this, Rosie?" But Rosie is going full crash out without even knowing the whole story. Amber like corrected herself. I'm gonna rewind it again because I want to hear them. Voice notes, Minka. Voice notes. Yeah.
I'm going to share my reaction because I want to.
I want to.
I'm going to talk about this in this live, and then I'm not going to talk about it again because, as you guys have known, I'm removed from this. So to be dragged back into this against my fucking will when I didn't do a goddamn thing makes me pissed. Like, I'm pissed about it. I'm mad.
Yeah, she's leaving voice notes.
Especially to the degree that I was brought into it. 1 second.
The degree? Oh, for fuck's sake.
Because I went through multiple scenarios of how I was going to respond to this and address this and do this. This is where I landed on. So.
Oh my God. Everything I just said went into a text. I don't think anybody wants that text.
There's photos. Okay. So before I realized the entirety of what she said, that was disgusting, weirdly sexual, like talking about me in a sexual context, being grossly disrespectful, reckless, heartless, and cruel. I sent this. Amber, I didn't fucking reach out to nobody. They weren't talking about me.
And the way that she described it, heartless and cruel and disrespectful. Oh, fuck off.
I don't got fucking tea to spill on you. I don't want nothing to do with this shit. I didn't even listen to your last message, girl. I'm not fucking talking about you. Still haven't listened to it because I just don't fucking care. Then I've listened to the rest of the clip. And I'm not going to say what she said. If you want to know, go watch it.
She won't listen to Amber.
It was gross. And it was cruel.
Amber's, response.
It was nasty. So.
Exactly, Eric.
But hey, thanks for being an asshole and making fun of shit that some of the most serious trauma, like, that I've been recovering from and out of for years because you think someone was talking about me. Amber, I get that you're probably not happy about how I feel at the LCU, but I fucking walked away. I can't stand this shit that you're doing.
Look at the face she's giving the camera. Roz, you did not walk away from anything. You're in the Girl World Motel. You can never leave. You can try, but we determine when you leave, not you. Just like you don't think you're a LOL cow, girl.
And I'm so pissed off that you dragged my name into LCU, and I've stayed quiet about all the shit you shared with me. My DMs specifically show that you've been lying about
threatening with blackmail. Good job, Roz. Good job. This is a perfect way to respond to someone. Roz, if you were concerned, all you had to say is, why would you talk? Did you talk about me? I saw that you corrected yourself after, but maybe next time don't mention it. Just don't mention me. Okay. That's all that she had to say. But now she's blackmailing. Roz has not changed. Roz is a blackmailer. Roz will get you if you come for her. She will talk dirty. She will say slanderous things.
And then I sent a third message, and that's broken up in 3 parts. I made a fucking promise to you, Amber. I promised you I wasn't gonna fucking release our text messages. I wasn't gonna turn on you. I wasn't gonna do beef with you. I've been saying that the entire time. Even when we had our conversations, when I was still nice about it because I didn't want to fucking.
Oh my God, this one comment, I thought it said, "I'm not a pussy chicken for sure." And I was like, what are we talking about? She's very vindictive. Very. And then it has to do with her personality disorder, her narcissism. She's in narcissistic rage. Not a diagnosis, just my opinion.
Fight with you. I feel bad about how I used to treat you, and I've everything in my power since then to show you through my actions that I'm not that person and that I gave you a second chance. And I frankly didn't really like how it went.
Not that person, and look at how she responds. I'm not that person, you fucking cunt.
Nope. So I backed off quietly. I made no drama.
Maybe.
I made no qualm with you. I don't hate you. I am pissed.
Yummy.
I had to break it up because I was sending you
guys.
Someone. You've now circulated something that I actively work very hard to not talk about or bring attention to online, because that.
What the fuck are you talking about, Roz? You've gone on how many podcasts? At least 4 podcasts talking about when you were in the feeder and how you escaped feederism. And you've talked about this thing with the chocolate cake incident at least 1,000 times. Well, at least 6 or 7 times. You talk about it as much. I'm going to drop something. Hold on. You talk about it a lot. Anytime you want to talk about your traumas, your dramas and your traumas and your dramas, you talk about it. So you're this
shit fucked me up, and I did shit in my past that I regret, and I know you know what that fucking feels like, and I didn't deserve that, dude. You could have at least been like, is this true to me, before you went with the fucking jugular. Last part. Kid, that's like how you're making your paycheck and shit. I didn't consent to that, Amber. I didn't consent to this. You need to be cruel to make your money.
And we all remember what was said. It wasn't anything that Roz has not shared, has not talked about at least 100 times. It is not anything that she has not put out herself. Do you know what I mean? It wasn't that bad. She just said, oh, she did this chocolate cake corn and she had it all over her face and everywhere. And she's a feedie. That's all pretty much what ALR said.
Be cruel to other people. Leave me the fuck out of it, dude. That's not fucking okay. I'm trying to heal, and I'm choosing my betterment over paychecks. And I know you're not doing the same, Amber.
What betterment, Roz? What betterment? This crashing out? Why even put this? The fact that you're putting this on your live stream shows that you are not a healed person, that you have not changed, that you always need to be right. You always need to be the one that's in the right and everyone else is wrong. This is what this proves. It's hilarious. You are doing this. You are putting this out yourself. You are making a big deal out of this. Like, if you really wanted to change and not narc rage, you shut your mouth. You didn't even need to say anything to anybody, not even to Amber. But here you are pretending to cry and rage and crash out. I'm going to rewind it a bit.
That person, and that I gave you a second chance. And I frankly didn't really like how it went. Nope. So I backed off quietly. I made no drama. I made no qualm with you. I don't hate you. I am pissed. I had to break it up because I was sending these pissed to someone. You've now circulated something that I actively work very hard to not talk about or bring attention to online, because that shit fucked me up. And I did shit in my past that I regret. And I know you know what that fucking feels like. And I didn't deserve that.
I gotta make another comment. You talking about your feederism, and you talking about this chocolate cake incident, and you talking about your feeder pornism, or whatever it is, your feeder fodder cornism, is what got you 50K. You went on Obese to Beast. What's that girl's name? Whatever podcast. The other podcast, Michelle McDonald's, and like 2 other relatively unknown podcasters that I don't know about too much. You did this. This is how you got into girl world, because you were going to be different and you escaped feederism. So you talked about this a lot.
Dude, you could have at least been like, is this true to me, before you went with the fucking jugular. Last part. Get that's like how you're making your paycheck and shit. I didn't consent to that, Amber.
Exactly, Minka.
I didn't consent to this. If you need to be cruel to make your money, be cruel to other people. Leave me the fuck out of it, dude. That's not fucking okay. I'm trying to heal, and I'm choosing my betterment over paychecks.
Yes.
And I know you're not doing the same, Amber. But I didn't deserve that. And if you actually gave a fuck about being...
Oh my God. Like, I have secondhand cringe. What's that German word for it? Frusenkuchen? Frudenschlag? Shakenhog? Haagen-Dazs? I have secondhand cringe, and I kind of want to laugh because this is so performative. But I shouldn't laugh. I'm containing.
Good? You'll apologize for this and admit that you were wrong. And not just make excuses for it and get mad and deflect.
Shut
You'll actually fucking apologize. What the fuck, Amber? And so she responded and said, I wasn't making fun of you. I'm sorry I hurt you. Hearing you cry makes me really sad. I'm truly sorry. And I responded back, basically saying that through my trauma in my face, you had that shit so fast and lock and loaded to hurt me. And she said, I didn't have it locked and loaded. I'm sorry, though. I shouldn't have done that. I wasn't thinking at all. So she apologized without any kind of...
It wasn't locked and loaded. They talked about a Rosie coming on, and she's like, Rosie, why would you have Rosie on? Like, we can watch it again. Like, Roz, and then Roz has the nerve to say that she didn't watch the whole thing. You know? So how would she know? Like, Roz's... not appearance, but the way that she took this whole situation, this is how she does with all situations. She fucks it over and turns her into the victim, and she misconstrues everything. And you know what I mean?
Ability, shocking no one. I'm an asshole for ever giving her a chance. I'm an asshole for ever thinking that there was redemption there. I don't think that she's a cat killer. I don't think that she's the degree of a monster that a lot of people paint her out to be, but she sucks, and I'm pissed. And the only reason I'm not blocking
Roz, you suck. I'm siding with Amber on this one. You suck. You didn't need to bring this back out. You didn't need to do any of this. You could have handled it privately, but you want to be part of the drama. The drama.
Her is because I want to prevent anything like this from happening again. I never wanted to this.
Exactly.
I never wanted any part of this. I never wanted to do this. I'm livid because people are now dragging me back into this shit that I'm.
You guys remember those receipts that Nikki T had where she was like, you guys shut the fuck up? I think it was on Reddit. And whack off to my part of the feeding corn because it's the best part. And I hope you enjoy it and, you know, erase all the other stuff. Do you guys remember that receipt when she said that right after the video was made? It didn't sound like she regretted it in that receipt.
I've been trying to distance myself from to a degree that was really upsetting. And really, only thing I have left to say is fuck this shit.
You know, wow, perfect. Do you know what Local Bus is going to do now? Now that you've talked about this and made a complete ass of yourself and showed how vindictive you are and narcissistic you are and self-absorbed you are and egocentric you are. They're going to talk about this for weeks. This is going to be drama and money cha-ching in their pockets.
I'm out. In my last live, the way I ended, what I said, I meant what I said. I'm out. I don't know what the degree of what's going on with Girl World. She apologized because I basically forced her to. She didn't apologize because she fucking meant it. She had nothing else to say. She knew how wrong she was.
But there wasn't much to apologize for. She said, I fucked up. It was the wrong Rosie. I shouldn't have said that. I'm sorry. That's pretty much acceptable apology. Did Quirky ever apologize to Amber when she said all those things about Tommy and said all those things about her cat and said all the shit things that she said about Amby? Has Quirky ever apologized for any of those? I wonder.
She made her apology about her own sadness. Like, fuck this, man. Like, yeah, guys, by the way, my brother's still doing his live stream shit, like, over on Twitch. Please go say hi, hello. He's been live since 2 p.m. He's trying to kill all the bosses. He's doing great. I checked in a few times. But yeah, thank you for those of you that are supporting him too. I know that's super off topic from this moment, but when it comes to Grow World, fuck this shit, I'm out. I had already distanced myself. I don't even know what's happening. It has been like 3 weeks since the last time I knew what the fuck Foodie was up to. And
you can't leave. You can't leave. You can do whatever you want, but you're still part of Girl World and you're still a local. Unfortunately, you're in the pasture. You are splatting the cows, patties. You are getting tipped at night, tipping the cows, cow tipping. You are full-fledged local. You're not even a baby calf. You are a full heifer. You're a full-on heifer. That's not just her size. That's just her size of localness.
The most freeing time of my life. I barely know what's going on with Amber, aside from a couple headlines from Reddit that I don't even really click on anymore. Like, I don't care. I don't care. The only reason I care is this has to do with me. And being accused of something I didn't fucking do. Dragging me back into...
accused of something you didn't fucking do? Wait a second. I gotta watch Nikki T's thing again. We gotta watch it again. Sorry. Because now you're full-fledged lying. Sorry, let me pull it up again and I'll copy and paste it. Give me a second. Sorry. Talks amongst yourselves. Nope, that's not it. Yeah, that's it. Okay. I want you guys to listen to this again. Oh, I got to get the share button and the copy button. Okay. And I'm trying, guys. I'm trying. It's hard to do with one finger. Okay, let me see if I can present it. Oh, fuck off. Share screen. Okay.
Rosie on my stream on Thursday.
No.
At Ancient Toddler super chatted $19.99. I love Fupa. Cheese emoji. SPITINMYMOUTH. You gorgeous, beautiful, stunning queen.
Okay, I hate all those things.
Oh, this is long.
Biting lip emoji.
Biting lip emoji, biting lip emoji, biting lip emoji, pregnant woman emoji. Wait.
An emoji.
Woman emoji. Pregnant woman
Ah!
emoji. Pregnant woman. Gesturing okay emoji.
Okay, they're just going through some emojis.
Fucking hands down, stupid bitch. Who the hell's Rosie? What is she?
I don't know. She reached out to
So she's like, who the hell's Rosie? Because Tina said, I'm bringing up Rosie.
us and she said she has a lot of lore on you. I don't want to know your lore.
She said, I have a lot of lore on Amber. So Amber all of a sudden is like, wait a second. The only person that knows a lot of shit about me named Rosie is Quirky Love Rose, right?
I just want to know what it is that people hate about you. That's all.
Rosie was somebody that
Rosie
tried out for
Rosie?
Bust. She was one of the finals.
Rosie is an ex-feeder, so if you want to like have some lore, I have some lore about her too.
So this is Amber being reactive because that Tina said Rosie has some lore on you. So she's like, wait a second. If it's Quirky Love Rose, I have some lore on her. So she's being reactive.
Really?
Really?
Oh, she used to like get naked and like have food like this, like.
Wait, for
Oh my
real?
God. She made
Yeah.
a fucking coconut cream pie. Got it.
Dude,
Damn,
wait, hold up, pause, because this bitch came up on fucking Bust during the trials talking mad shit on you. And you're saying, like,
Different Rosie. Are we talking about different Rosies?
which Rosie are you talking about,
The
Tina?
Rosie I'm talking about is that.
That's not
All
the
I know
same
is she
one,
said-
you dumb bitch.
Is
She
it
hates Amber.
is it Jersey Rosie, Tina? Do you know by chance? Oh my fucking god.
At MF Media super.
Okay, so in that one, did she say she had food all over her face or did she say she had chocolate cake all over her face?
Super chatted $20.
Oh.
Scooter, this is for Fupa hour. Cheese emoji.
Oh,
Cheese emoji.
God.
Cheese emoji.
Rosie, Tina, do you know by chance? Oh my.
It's not
All
the
I know
same
is she
one,
said-
you dumb bitch.
Rosie, are we talking about different Rosies?
Fucking coconut cream pie. Got it.
Dude,
Damn,
wait.
And like have food like this, like.
Really?
Okay, listen.
Oh, she used to like get naked and like have food like this, like.
Wait, for
Oh my-
real?
Okay, so she didn't even mention chocolate cake. Did you guys hear that? She just said she had that she had food all over her face. Which is pretty much what she does on every live stream she does. But that there's no lie there. There's no lie there, right?
The
And here she is, and here she
Oh,
is.
he's like-
Rosie saying
he's been live since
live.
2 p.m. He's trying to kill all the bosses. He's doing great. I checked in a few times. But yeah, thank you for those of you that are supporting him too. I know that's super off topic from this moment, but
So here Roz is gonna say, I never did any of that shit. That's a total lie.
when it comes to Grow World, fuck this shit. I'm out. I had already distanced myself. I don't even know what's happening. It has been like 3 weeks since the last time I knew what the fuck Foodie was up to. And it's been the most freeing time of my life. I barely know what's going on with Amber, aside from a couple headlines from Reddit that I don't even really click on anymore. Like, I don't care. I don't care. The only reason I care is this has to do with me. And being accused of something I didn't fucking do.
Accused of doing something I didn't fucking do. You absolutely did fucking do that, though. Like, why is she lying? Look, she's looking me straight into my eyes and gaslighting the shit out of me. I have seen the chocolate cake incident video, parts of it, screenshots of it. She is lying right to my face. I have seen her content for the past year with shit dribbling down her face, moaning and groaning and sucking and whatever. She's lying.
Dragging me back into the Grow World reaction content, which I know that's what this moment is too. I'm not blind to that, but I have a right to respond and I have a right to do this.
Oh.
I do. And I'm not
Oh.
gonna leak all the fucking receipts that I have, but I am going to play my own audio.
Oh, so that's what she's concerned about, that that people thought she talked to Tina. I'd be more concerned about the feeder fodder. Okay, I might have misconstrued what she said, but still.
Audio because those are my words. That's my reaction, and it's my right to share that. So that was a really shitty thing that happened. And I flip-flopped a lot between trying to ignore it, not responding at all, not talking about it in any capacity. But like,
and she's still on the Reddits. Like, she's still on the Reddits. All what she had to say was, I didn't talk to Tina. That's it. Amber was being reactive because they said they had lore. You know, we all saw it. And then Roz comes out with this big thing. Now this is going to be a big drama for a few days.
Yeah. So that's my response. That's what happened. There's a lot that I know that confirms what everybody believes about her, and I'm just done. That's it. So
interesting. Did you guys just hear that? Blackmail? What she just said? I know a lot of things about her that confirms what everyone thinks about her. So now she's like, even though Amber apologized, now she's fucking on Amber. You know what I mean? Listen.
I'm not blind to that, but I have a right to respond, and I have a right to do this. I do. And I'm not going to leak all the fucking receipts that I have, but I am going to play my own audio because those are my words. That's my reaction, and it's my right to share that.
Exactly.
So that was a really shitty thing that happened. And I flip-flopped a lot between trying to ignore it, not responding at all, not talking about it in any capacity. But like, yeah. So that's my response. That's what happened. There's a lot that I know that confirms what everybody believes about her, and I'm just done.
Did you hear that? That bitchy thing. There's a lot I know about her that confirms what everybody thinks about her. Bitch, you couldn't have let this go. You couldn't have just ignored it, just said, let them, in the first chapter of the self-help book that Remy or Demi or Remy or whatever his name is sent you. You could have just let it go. Amber apologized. Amber corrected herself on live. She barely said anything that nobody else notices. Like, we all see it whenever you eat and do your shit on the tubes. But now that's kind of like the last slap in the face. I have stuff to confirm how Amber is and that you guys are all right. Do you know?
That's it. So that's it. I want to clean and get back into a better mood and hang out with you guys.
Exactly.
There was just, I didn't see a reality of having peace unless I addressed it. So she's the one that put me in.
She wants to be seen as the victim again. Exactly. She wants everyone to wallow in her misery. She wants to be the one that is victimized again. And here she says, I couldn't go to sleep without saying my piece, that I had the final word on it. But you didn't need to have the final word on it.
In this position. So, thank you,
I
Michelle.
know. It's scary.
Thank you, Keeper. I didn't want to do what I just did.
Yeah, me.
But I needed to. So your past is not, that's why you're so much. Yeah, thank you. It's not resolved, Buddha. Thank you. And it's like he's doing his own thing today. I messaged with him before.
Yeah, she doesn't really explain what that is, you know, what she said about ALR. But she let enough out that now people are like, what is it? What does Roz know? Oh, how bad is it? You know, that type of thing. Like, she purposely said it that way because she thinks she's right. Look at this face. Smug Rose. We call Smug Rose.
Before I went live. So, yeah, she's a user and abuser. She didn't have a genuine connection with you. She used you and threw you at the bus as soon as she could. Yep. Take your anger out in the water bottle. Oh, funny. Hey Laura B, sorry honey. If you want to scroll back and watch from the beginning on 2x speed, you can get.
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna make you a sticker of 3 chickens in a trench coat. I think that's gonna be so fun, like a cute drawing. I can't draw, but I'm gonna copy and paste things of 3 chickens in a trench coat.
All the context. I addressed it. I feel better.
It is a mess.
So yeah, the laughter actually helped. Laughter is the best medicine. So yeah, it's just like I already, frankly, shit talked a little more in this than I intended to, but I'm pissed. I told her in the I didn't even think I told you guys in the message, in the follow-up text, I said like I said you were reckless and cruel, because that is the best way I can sum up what the fuck that was. So I summarized my response back to her because I wanted an amicable, like.
Oh, I'll do it. I'll make stickers when I'm bored. So now you gave me something to do. You gave me a thought process. If anybody else has any sticker ideas, let me know. Put them in the comments, because I kind of make stickers when I get bored.
We were not like besties like a lot of people thought we were. We were like amicable coworkers.
Of course I'll use AI.
Especially after she said that nasty comment and I got in hot water because I was trying to be a friend and I mismanaged myself. And quite frankly, in that period, I was making a lot of mistakes, but that was one of them. And
I'll tell you right now, this is another mistake. Oh, I'm hungry. I forgot to eat today.
When I distanced myself, it was like as soon as that happened, she stopped pretending to care to act like a friend to me. So,
oh my God, awesome.
Yeah, Buddha. So, and I've been quiet about how I felt about her for a while. So, anyway, I need to clean. I mean, I've been doing some cleaning, but this present moment, my kitchen is not stellar. I wanted to clean, and well, I actually just unpublished my tiers, my Patreon. If you guys haven't seen, I posted actually the day this went down was the day I made an announcement on my Patreon, because I mean, people can report me if they wanted, but I was delivering content until I got sick this past week. And then that's when I had to have a come to Jesus conversation with myself. I've already unpublished the membership tiers, and I made an announcement that I'm not deleting my Patreon.
So I went over her email the other day. Do you guys all know what her email is about? I have something to share. One of my mods made that. Isn't that awesome? Okay, let me go back to Roz. Did you guys want me to read the email again?
But I'm preventing new subscribers from coming in.
Amazing.
I made an alert to my patrons to go ahead and unsubscribe if they don't want access to the backlog content. Because if I delete it, then if I delete the tiers, then no one can access the content. And I wasn't sure how all of that worked when I made the announcement.
So my question is, her backlog content, is it just like those 4 videos, the Christmas ones, like the ones that she put on YouTube, and another one that she did cleaning and listening to music? So people are going to pay like $7.50 a month for that shit? No new content? Why don't you just upload those to YouTube?
Yesterday. So I unpublished the tiers. And so no new members can join. I'm not planning to do any new content at this time on Patreon.
They have
because my Twitch is severely neglected because
they were wearing a hat and sunglasses. I don't think they can. I don't think that you're identifiable.
I'm just struggling to even make content, and in about a month from now, my YouTube will be eligible for reapplication, and I'd like to
There's only like
clean up my
5
YouTube
videos.
and start doing some lives over here to where I'm able to properly reapply for monetization and start working on getting that back up. And I I needed to just kind of realize that like I was kind of killing my own content. Like I didn't mean to. I didn't mean to, you know, like I panicked a little bit when I got demonetized, obviously. And so I went, what are my options? And I threw myself into as many options as I could. And at first I was able to do it. And then my brother's birthday happened. And
I want Roz to do cameos.
the events of that day happened. And I had to take a break and recover. And then in coming back, trying to jump around platforms, it's just like the loss of the momentum plus
things. Exactly.
The engagement drops that happen in January, plus the engagement drops that happen from a break, plus the fact that I've been trying to be not like I am today in this live, like trying to not be confrontational, not be, you know, like not be behaving in ways that fuels girls' interests at all, like just trying.
And then today happened because this is fuel. This is tinder. This is the driest logs in the fire.
To heal, like I've been prioritizing myself, my healing, my therapy, prioritizing like, you know, who like prioritizing the actions and things that I want to do to be the best version of myself, and, you know, follow through with actions to the things that I say. Like when I say that
it looks like the string is gone. She's trying to be cute with covering her fingers. Oh, her nails fell off already. Jesus.
I prioritize my well-being over my money. And it might suck. Like I have a lot of stress happening in my life behind the scenes. I'm also trying to just work on like not venting about certain things like I used to, like my financial situation or things like that. I'm trying to get better about it. But it's just fucking stressful. And because I'm not willing to sell my soul to the LCU or other equivalent actions like going on Kick and all that shit. I'm not willing to do it. And so the byproduct of that is I'm struggling.
So she's better than all the other girls. Is that what she's trying to say here? She's struggling because she won't go on the LCU. Okay.
Because I can't find full-time work. I don't know what the fuck's going on besides just the general job market. It's just I'm so stressed out, but I'm also the happiest I've ever been too in life. So this, you know, my new friend has really.
Yeah. She's so healed.
I was so angry. I had to wait to talk to him, and I told myself I wasn't going to do anything until I got his advice and I explained the situation. I was when I say I was filled with rage, it wasn't because like Amber did something to me and I was mad at Amber, like because I didn't, it wasn't because like I gave a fuck about her or what she had to say or her opinion of me or that like Amber hurt me.
Okay, even though you gave her 4 voice notes being mad at her. Okay.
It was that I felt unsafe being dragged into that shit.
Roz, please don't use that word unsafe. Please just stop. Your safety is not a concern. Like your safety wasn't in jeopardy. So please stop saying unsafe. You feel unsafe to walk out your front door. You feel unsafe to do this. Please stop with that vernacular.
Because that's the level of emotional instability, mental torment, self-deprecation, humiliation that I would never subject myself to. And I said on Patreon prior.
Bitch, you know what they're going to do now. They're going to pull up every clip of you. You know, when you're eating out of the puke bowl with your hands, onions up with your hands slurping and slopping everywhere. Like, you know what they're going to do to you. Oh, no. Okay. Wish the bill collectors would just shut up. They're going to rake you through the coals. So doing all this was a mistake.
Yeah, I don't respect her for it. And I think that she had that shit locked and loaded
nice
because I was
part.
honest about how I felt about her actions, even though I was kind and I didn't call her out of her fucking name. And I'm sure I'm like the voice memo she sent me that I didn't play for you guys, that the first one she sent 2, I didn't listen to the second one because the first one was dripping with what's the word besides manipulation, not condemnation, condescension.
Really. Play it. I hope Amber plays it. Amber, play your voice note. I want to hear this manipulation and condensation. Sorry, I'm helping my kids with their science 8. It's not condensation. Oh shit. Oh my god, my brain. It's not condensation. Help me out, chat. Condescension. Yeah.
Dripping with condescension and
God, thank you guys.
frankly delusion.
Hey, Andrea, welcome. You're lucky to be on a beach. And put your toes in the water for me. Condemnation. I think it was condensate. Condensate.
Easy to get washed.
Oh my god, this is like the
laundry
pussy
basket
pussy.
right there.
Condensation.
Made it. Okay.
You're condescending.
I need to start cleaning.
Yeah, she has a wino shirt. It's the only hoodie she owns. I think it says winosaur.
Last year, I think I lost myself in so many different ways. And I feel like I've been reconnecting with myself a lot since the end of December. At first, it was just me sleeping a lot and like resting and crying and just processing initially. And then that's just kind of led to me reprocessing.
I've seen no change in Roz. She yelled about the email for weeks and weeks and weeks. And then she took like, sorry, I'm eating a protein bar. Let me stop. And then she talks about, she took a break and then she met a boo and did the same old boo things that she does. I've seen no changes in Roz.
A lot of trauma that's happened in a span of my lifetime that I like that's been more recent, like because normally for me to be able to truly properly like heal and process trauma, it takes me like I need like a couple years between the event. Like
I know,
so I'm talking about stuff like not related to this current conversation, but like memories have been flooding back in. I've also been talking to someone and getting to
I was so hungry and I didn't think it was going to be so crackly. I apologize. I woke you guys up. I apologize.
know someone and like sharing stories back and forth and having like very reciprocal conversations in that way. And it's just been unlocking a lot of memories. And I've been remembering things a little bit better, like in terms of my long-term memory. My short-term memory is permanently fucked. Like that is what it is. But I think my next live, I'll probably, I want to try making a different type of bread on Twitch probably, because now that I've dropped one of the balls, now that the Patreon's off the table, I feel a little more relieved. But that bread reminded me I want to do that for my next live. Thank you, Stars. It is
yes, she needs to make dumplings, like chicken and dumplings or sweet dumplings. Oh Lord, look at this screen grab.
very cozy. I love this because it got cold as balls in Florida. Sure did. And focaccia would be cool. Actually, that's something on the list. I need to just go through that golden cookbook.
I'm on
a bread journey. We've made 2 types of bread so far. The dinner rolls and just a sandwich bread. So the next one, I don't know. I don't know if we're feeling French bread.
Stink was just in here.
I don't know if we're feeling focaccia. Like I'm gonna.
I made a Parmesan, Italian seasoning, rosemary, basil, kind of focaccia. Focaccia? I don't know. The other day.
I figured
more donuts. I'll have to make donuts for you guys.
It out. But I just I want to play around with that because I'm not at sourdough level yet. I need to make some more loaves first. I need to get a little more experience with dough. I can send you my year-old sourdough starter. Oh yeah, you emailed me about that. Yes.
And well, she still needs to feed the starter and realize how a starter works and stuff. And I tweaked the dough for the donuts so they weren't as thick. They're still kind of thick. I'm gonna tweak it some more. It needs more hydration, but they were pretty good. They're a bit more light and fluffy, and you can cook them in the air fryer, which is the best part.
Your pictures of your funfetti loaf are so great. Yeah, I already explained that.
Good, Minka.
I
Happy.
unpublished them, and I'm gonna. I meant to already, like before I went live, I was gonna post another text.
Everybody put in baby chicks or heartbeats for the baby chicks of Minka's, please.
Post update, but I put it in the Patreon group chat, and I'm gonna make an actual post about it as well. And I'm also gonna get the opinion of my patrons. If the majority opinion is to go ahead and just delete the tiers entirely, I will. But if people want to stay for backlog content, then I'll keep it that way. If no one expresses interest in that, then I'll delete it entirely. So because I when I made the post yesterday, I wasn't even sure how that worked. I just knew I needed to make the announcement and get it over with because I was dragging my feet and beating myself up.
I think that Patreon has changed. They used to always pay on the first, and I remember this clearly because I was either a Patreon of Nikocado Avocado or Stephanie Harlow or Soap and Clay. I was a Patreon of one of those three, maybe all three, but I signed up 2 days before the first, so they took my money on like the 28th, and then they took my money again on the first, even though I had just paid. So I remember Patreon used to do that, but I think now they just do it on the day that you pay. And so that's why I was wondering. I'm like, did she just scam everyone because she's doing this on the 3rd?
Up about it because like it felt like admitting to failure in a way. Yes, it kind of was.
Sam was in her chat.
But I just had to like be accountable for that and let it go and understand that I'm doing not only what's best for me, but
yeah, I have a screenshot, I guess, with a screenshot, the cam just said, manic does not equal fast talking, is the screenshot I saw.
For my viewers, because the quality of my content has dipped, and I understand like there was a certain point where it was understandable because of what happened, but at this point it's like so much time has passed, like it's time to figure out what's killing it and fix it. And so the main thing that I can think of is like the what's it called, the platform hopping. So I keep trying to get one going, but I said, I
guess everyone has to take like their own side on that thing with Cam. And I guess it is what it is, right? Like people are going to have their own opinions and take their own side on it, I guess. There's a lot of people that have him not welcomed in their chats. And such a difficult topic because there's so many layers of context to what happened. What, like the email wasn't right and Rosie's reaction wasn't right, and there's so much to it. Like you could have a big discussion, a logic discussion on it, or a moral discussion on it. So are they small? For me, my opinion is I had some there were some things that he had said before that happened that like I could take him or leave him type of thing. I did listen to a lot of his streams because he covered Raws, and I got frustrated in a lot of streams, and I really don't feel strongly either way. Like I don't have a fight in it to fight. He's not going to come into our chat, and but I don't have a fight to start a fight with him. If you guys know what I mean. Do you know what I mean? Like I got too much shit going on in my life. He's not going to be in my little chat community. That's about as many fucks as I can give at the moment. At this exact moment, that's as many fucks as I can give. I don't have a lot of fucks to give right now, and I can't spend my energy on that. So That's just my feeling on it. You'll find that with me with a lot of things. A lot of people hate this person or hate that person, and I I don't like a lot of people. Not a lot. There are a couple of people I just don't want to fuck with. I just don't care. Um, and there's some people that I'm completely neutral. I don't care. I don't like them. I don't dislike them. Um, yeah. Girl world is so big and there's so many players and there's so many people. If I had to give a fuck about everybody, I love you guys, but you know what I mean? Like the drama, if I had to give a fuck about every drama that happens, I would be so overwhelmed and I don't need that at this moment. I'm not strong enough at this moment. So at this moment, all what you get from me is that I got no fucks to give and I'm pretty neutral. Okay. But I will protect the people in my community. If someone comes after you guys, then I'll have a problem. But for stuff that doesn't really pertain to me, that's going around, I just want to comment on it. I just want to watch. I just got no fucks to give. You know what I mean? I agree. I agree. And then I sometimes I just ignore them. I just ignore him. You know? And some people that I used to not like, I kind of like now. Like I'm a flip-flopper. I don't know. I don't have a backbone. My backbone is like made out of like gummy worms. Do you know what I mean? I'm a people pleaser. I got a lot of issues. And at 50, I'm probably not going to change. I'm going to try to be stronger for the ones that I care about. But that's me. Take it or leave it type of thing. Yeah. I'm a gummy backboned people pleaser, Switzerland. Don't give a fuck type of person. I just want to watch my shows and eat popcorn with my new popcorn maker, you know? Yeah, pick the battles. If it's something big, I'll pick my battle. And then, like, when I pick my battle, then I'm like mama fucking bear. Like, when I had to pick my battle for my son, like, I was fucking talking to the minister, not prime minister. What are they called? Ministers? Premier. I was talking to the premier of Alberta, and I used to do construction, so fucks and shits and goddams cunts fall out of my mouth. They just fall out. They just come out. And her and I had a few conversations, and I went full mama bear. Yeah, try not to, you know, like it's hard when you see people that, not everyone's gonna like each other. That's all I know. Like not everyone is gonna be friends in this community. Not everyone is going to like each other. Not everyone's gonna hate each other. And we just kind of have to kind of symbiotically exist, especially in my chat, because I can't handle fighting. I really can't. I really can't. I want there to be peace in the world. You know what I mean? I took a gummy earlier, so I might be talking lots.
Sourdough, yeah. Focaccia, I haven't tried that. I've been wanting to try that. Hey, and also hi, Demery. It's good to see you. But I love this hoodie. Okay, there's a lot of me not looking that. That color jumper is gorgeous. Thank you, Demery. Rosie locked in, say what you want. Amber took the easy but soul crushing option.
Like I came from Val's. Rest in peace, Val. We miss you. We love you. We hope that you have some teeth in heaven. You're eating a steak. That you're watching every single what's that singer's name? Every single one of his concerts from heaven. Anyways, I started chatting in in her chat, and her chat was so much fun, and everyone was cool, and everyone kind of hung out, and everyone just made each other laugh, and that's kind of vibe that I am used to. Not used to like the ones where people are fighting inside the chat, and this is happening and that is happening. Like those kinds of chats scare me. So I lurk in those kinds of chats, but I like being funny and troll and that type of stuff. Hunter Hayes. I hope Val's watching every Hunter Hayes concert from heaven.
Rosie, I'm new here. I genuinely want to see someone like you who struggles, overcome their problems, and thrive. I really hope you succeed. Halloween Badussi, thank you so much for the sentimental comment. I really appreciate it. Sorry. Halloween Badussi, I'm so glad you're here. We need people like you, Halloween Badussi.
Is that Badusi that's always in like Sam and Yaba's chat? We like being shits, but not piece of shits. Exactly. I summarize what happened with Rosie so far. So Rosie called out Amber because Amber made a mistake and called Rosie a feeder. And she took it back. She said she was sorry, but Roz had to like say that she was, you know, she had to do like a little narcissistic rage. And then what else? She's got a new boo, and they listen to music together, and they talk on the phone, and they fall asleep. And he's like 6'2", green eyes. His name is Remy. I thought it was Demery, but it's not. And that's what's happening. Roz thinks that she's changed, and oh, thanks, Pam. Yeah, I think they're going to meet around Valentine's Day. I love Frosty. Frosty was in a Discord with me, and I had to go outside, and it was like minus 40 Celsius because all my pipes had frozen. And I took her with me and to make sure that I was alive and I didn't die in the snow. Frosty was a good soul for that. Yeah. Like when you hang up, does the other person hang up? And what else? I'm just reading your guys' chat. It seems to be going really slow because I'm on an edible. So I hope I'm not talking slow. Yeah, I didn't freeze. I was out there in my mucklucks, or like my big boots. And because I was afraid I was going to fall, and then I couldn't get up again. Oh, Lord. I love my life. Love my life.
Sorry. Okay.
Really,
I'll be getting back to multi-streaming, Anita, for sure. You can subscribe to Twitch. I need to get a little more consistent and make some decisions. Thank you, New Name, for saying you love my hoodie. I did make the text post. Okay.
Like all my mods have been amazing sweethearts and good people that I have relied on in the last couple of years. Stink and Ricky and Darella, of course, my dear Darella. They've all been a great support system for me in a place where I least expected to get a support system, if you know what I mean. I wasn't expecting to meet some really cool people, and I did. So that's good.
But
Oh, Dark.
there's a lot that I missed here.
I miss Dark calling me bimbo.
But I will say this. When everything first initially happened, I don't know if I ever specifically stated this, but I really wanted to believe that there was a lot more nuance to the situation, and that
they're shields now instead of wrenches. I don't like that either.
As someone who myself, I feel extremely misunderstood by a lot of people.
That's true.
And I really wanted to believe
I do too.
that was extended to Amber in a lot of ways. And there's some parts of it that I still believe that to be true on the more extreme end. But in her day-to-day life and behavior, she is not nearly who she thinks she is. And I really want better for her.
Oof. What a way to call it your friend. Roz is that friend who is your best friend to your face, but fucks your boyfriend when you have gone to the store to pick up Slurpees. Do you know what I mean? That's Roz. I just want to hear what she says about Amber.
True on the more extreme end. But in her day-to-day life and behavior, she is not nearly
Hi, Veronica.
who she thinks she is. And I really want
There's a
I
host
really want better for her. I don't want ill for her. I really
They
don't.
are.
But I don't. Ultimately, I've gotten to the point finally where I needed to get, where I just don't fucking care anymore. I used to care. I don't care anymore.
I don't like the shields because for some reason right now my brain is connecting the shields with condoms. I don't know why. I don't know why I'm making that connection. Is there a condom brand called Shields? And I really don't like my mods as condoms. I find that very defensive and aggressive. And they're like holding back tomorrow's spawn. Okay, I'm going to push play. That was bad.
I've been waiting for him to ask me. That's actually a great question. Like,
Yes.
It's 8 p.m. I'm going to go knock on his door because I've been meaning to like text him and ask him, but I just didn't know if he had access to his phone. I'm just worried to bother him. I'm going to go do that real quick. I'll be right back. Hopefully he doesn't get mad.
The edibles have kicked in. So now Ra's going to go bug her brother and wait till she comes back. Beep, beep, beep. Because YouTube doesn't like me watching the whole thing. So we're gonna cut out a minute. Maybe that will help with YouTube.
Okay. He's playing Elden Ring. He's too locked in to eat. Yeah. I don't even know if he saw me, guys, or heard me.
Was that a good analogy? Was that a good one?
Yeah. Childhood trauma is a bitch, and ultimately it's really fucking important to start to learn how the fuck you move forward with your life with the burden of your trauma and not making it everybody else's fucking problem. That takes therapy and work.
Roz, you've been in therapy since you were 13 years old, and you have burdened us all with your traumas. You have not done this at all. You have not done this at all. Oh, guess what we're working on in therapy? This is just a side note. So YouTube thinks that I'm commentating more. In my therapy, we're going to work on what she thinks it probably is like the trauma of the last surgery I had. And because I'm scared of having another surgery. So we're going to work on getting rid of all the bad feelings around the last surgery and trying to get good, positive, glowing, happy thoughts about the next surgery. So I'm kind of excited about that. That's necessary because every time I think about the last surgery, I like get mad and cry. So we need to stop that and think positive thoughts, right?
Because you can learn how to treat people right. I know. I was a nightmare as a teenager because I didn't know yet.
Thank you.
But I took therapy seriously at the age of
We're not going to
18,
watch the whole
so-
thing because it gets boring. I'm chatting a lot.
I'm gonna let myself be pissed off in this live occasionally, but after today, we're done. That's how I feel about it anyway. Okay, so
my community, I like to be called the glitter effers, the glitter fuckers, and I can't even remember that it started because I was covering PG, and she called us all glitter fuckers or motherfuckers. And then I didn't want to be motherfuckers, so we're glitter fuckers because we like purple glitter. We love her. And then, but we're also part of the gutter slut community, and we're also part of the buttercup community. We're kind of a hodgepodge of pleasantries and gutters and glitter fuckers or glitter effers.
Oh, by the way, I might have been a little like, woohoo, when this happened. But I took like a spoonful of jam in a bowl and I stirred it up really, really.
Roz called us the glitter. Roz called us glitter effers, right?
Really good. I threw a bunch of these in the bowl and stirred it with a spoon. So these were peanut butter filled pretzels coated in a light layer of jam.
Yeah.
Bomb stoner snack. Side note.
Eric, I have a story about that.
Trash.
Exactly. And then
Yeah, besides
glitter
all that, my life's been great.
because we were part of a glitter group or something.
Like my life, like not this internet fucking bullshit. You know? Ugh.
Back in the day, Victoria's Secret used to have a lotion that was very glittery, very, very, very glittery. And I used it in lots of places, and I didn't realize how glittery it was. Let me just say that. And then someone commented on it.
My pain is doing pretty good, especially after that goodies powder. So let me do this.
All right. Glenn.
I made popcorn last night. So there's a little bit of extra bits on the floor that
Yeah, I
need to
had a
dress
glitter
now
kitty.
so they don't stay there. Okay.
Yeah, I got my CT back. It's not good news, but it's not bad news. And I think I will definitely be getting a new knee at some point. The bone has to first heal, and then they'll take out the hardware, and then I'll get a new knee. They're hoping by this summer I'll get a new knee, but we're definitely going the new knee route. But we have to wait for the leg bone to fuse, and it's not fusing.
There we go. All sucked up. All right.
It was a glitter key.
Yeah, I don't want to fucking deal with the living room today. I should, but I really don't want to deal with that.
Happy birthday, Steph. Thanks, Pam. Okay, I'm going to bump her up now since she's done raging. Oh, I can't find my tab.
I don't need this. This is like this came with my bamboo set. It's like a spoon and chopstick holder. It's just not necessary.
Oh, gosh. I have not seen rosin pants before.
I'm going to sit for a second. Maybe this will motivate you to clean my house. Hell yeah. If I can do it, you can do it. How's the new boy toy? He's much more than a boy toy, but he's good.
It is. I saw that.
Peanut butter ice cream with caramel drizzle. So good. Does that sound good? Yeah.
Both Roz and Foodie are in heart failure. Like when they do any type of exercise, it's very scary, to be honest.
That does sound so good. Hey, Mel's. It does sound about. Remy was watching me make it, and he was like, huh? Quirk by Quirk. God, that's funny. Let's see. If you guys would ask him about it in chat if he's gonna want food, just don't mention me. Maybe just remind him that he needs to eat because he might have seen me and just didn't want to engage because he was in the middle of the game. You missed some tea, girl. You got a
He'll eat when he's hungry.
new man.
Got a new man. Look at
I
her.
have a friend.
Man.
1 second.
Where are you going now, Roz?
I'm
Roz,
hot, but I'm
come
gonna keep
back.
the hoodie on. Someone just turn a fan on. because that's his nickname. I came up with his nickname. There's a story behind it. It's just funny because Remy is the name of the mouse in Ratatouille, which is like kind of a happy circumstance. But we have like multiple different nicknames for each other already, like many. And Remy is a variation of one of those nicknames. So, but
yeah, it was getting a little fast for me on my edibles too. I felt like I was in a time warp.
yeah, I've talked about him in some of the past lives, girl. He was in the last live.
Exactly. Remy is a rat.
There's some stuff I can't say, but what I will say is I know some things that in time you guys will be very hyped about. Yeah, he has a YouTube account he made. But we've been spending so much time together. We were both just kind of like, yeah, like, let's just take the days to ourselves. And I was like, bet. So I did that for a little bit. And then I realized I was like, I kind of just want to get this over with. And like, I don't want him to be dragged into like Gore World shit. So I'm fine with him not watching this live, to be quite honest. But anyone else, what? The video is now bad. Everything looks good on my end. Oh, me and my brother are both streaming at the same time. Our internet could be.
Okay, I'm gonna bump her up.
Okay.
Oh, here she's making him some hot dogs.
So
I've been here
for
longer than you.
well, it doesn't expire for another month. I actually did check because I noticed that. I know we normally drink through it really fast.
April.
Yeah, it's next month. So hold on.
Good.
It's not expired though for me.
Yeah, they said they took a break today, whatever that means.
Do you need help?
No. I'm a strong, independent woman.
Who needs you to do this?
Shut up. Okay, sounds great. Can I have a little?
Yeah, sure.
Oh, well, I would need a glass. I'm not going to drink it straight out of your tub. Like a heathen. I mean, if it was my tub, I'm heathen, but it's your tub, so. That shit's too expensive to throw out if it's still good. I actually did check it, because it normally never sits in the fridge that long, because it's the best kind of orange juice there is.
Okay, they just talked about hot dogs and orange juice. Let me speed it up a little bit. Nothing exciting happens. And then she drinks some juice.
From Florida, I feel like it'd be bomb. I have had it before. It is bomb. I love orange juice, but I'm a pulpy cow at heart. I am pulp free, baby. I don't do pulpy. Nope.
She knew exactly what she was saying with that sentence.
I don't do pulpy juice at all. Pineapple orange is pretty good too. Hey, Crit Chicken, good to see you. I feel like I haven't seen you in a minute. And then I saw your name in my brother's chat. Thank you for supporting him. Yeah, mom and dad are doing good. They're doing good. They live in life.
Fox Smug Raws is my least favorite Raws.
Ooh, on vacation? How fun.
Orange juice must be good for diabetes at 11 o'clock at night.
That sounds very fun and very fresh.
Yeah, it was a shade to pulpy.
Actually, this isn't that fresh, but ain't no beating OJ, right? I'm still hooked on that lasagna soup. Yes! It was so good. I just finished it, I think. Was that last night? Yeah, I finished it last night. I needed these vibes. Thank you. Honestly, me too, bestie. Me too. The vibes at the beginning of this live were very different, besties. Very different. But being in Florida, any person iguanas. I'm not in the iguana part of Florida. Point blank, period. Y'all. It's so funny because when Remy and I were talking, is there beef either pulpy? Deadass forgot about him. I was talking about OJ. Oops.
Oh, she's lying. She's such a liar. And she's not even a good liar. Like, she knew exactly. I don't do pulpy. If you were just talking about orange juice, you would just say, I don't do pulp in my juice. She's such a fucking liar.
I told y'all, I don't watch reaction shit no more. I'm done.
No good.
I found out, one of the reasons I wanted to come on today was I found out there was a certain channel trying to, like, someone DM'd me and told me that there was a specific channel and multiple people trying to paint the narrative that Amber might actually been talking about me. And I was like, absolutely the fuck not. We're not going to entertain that narrative. Let me show you what the fuck I said and what the fuck I think, because fuck that.
Huh. So she had to do one up. You know what I mean? Like, put out her story first.
And I've thought that since August of 2025.
Exactly,
so if you guys want that for the timeline.
Well, that's
the last thing I would do is engage with anything involving that.
See, she says she doesn't watch it. I know she does.
There's so many things I want to say, but there's certain keywords that are kind of triggering that I just don't want to go there right now. But Keemstar's a monster.
Okay, Roz. Okay.
And I should have taken it more seriously that she was a fan of the LCU to begin with.
Okay, Roz. Okay.
I really shouldn't have spent the time rationalizing that the way that I did. This should have been the red flag that it is.
Okay, Roz.
And that's my bad. That's my mistake. I fucked up there. That's my.
You have the worst. You have the worst. What is it, like emotional IQ? Like, you've been catfished so many times. You've picked horrible partners. Like, you have the worst impressions of people. I wouldn't trust your judgment on anybody that you know.
My fault. That's not her fault. That's not anybody else's fault but my own.
She is insufferable. And she is jealous.
Exactly, Alien. My bestie lives in Tampa, and I've been harassing her about frozen iguanas and iguana tacos. What are iguana tacos a thing? No, he's not here today. He had to deal with me talking about this bullshit yesterday, so I told him, I was like, don't worry about it. I know he wanted to do his own thing before I decided to go live, so I texted him to just let him know, like, hey, if you see the notification, you don't need to worry about coming in. Oh, yes, Mountain Bike. Scroll back to the beginning of the live if you want to know the details. I'm not going back into it. So iguana tacos are a thing. I've actually never heard of that. That must be gimmicky, like how some places like serve gator and stuff. Because like Floridians don't like, we aren't like, oh, I'm craving some gator tonight. Let's go get some fried gator with the mozzarella bites down by the creek. You know, like it's just
What the fuck is that? What the fuck is that?
not a thing here. Apparently not. I'm trying to get the motivation to clean. I don't want to. I cleaned up this side a little bit, but I haven't actually by the creek yet. I was raised Southern, okay? I was a Southern girl. I never really had the accent that I fully committed to, but I was raised in the South. So I know what a creek is. I walked down to the creek. I forget where there is something.
Schradenfruit. Like, if I was from the South, I'd feel mildly offensive. It's like when people do our Canadian accent overly done. I get kind of mildly offended.
But they're sending them to other countries that eat them. Really? I'm a New Yorker, so we don't have anything crazy besides a thing called a garbage plate. Oh, I've always wanted to try a garbage plate because, like, Jenna Marbles piqued my interest in that.
Let me just see. I don't think she talks about anything else exciting.
Behavior for somebody is. Yeah, he was great. He really was like, because I told myself, I was like, whatever he tells me to do is what I'm gonna do. And he was like, don't react, don't do, because I had a plan. I had a plan of what I wanted to do yesterday. I formulated.
Her boo said, "Don't react," and then this is what we got today. Okay, got it.
The plan. I edited the plan because that's how I was coping. And then I explained everything, and I explained the plan, and he was like, "Don't do that," and I was like, "Okay," and I didn't. Because I knew, and he said this too, because I was like, I knew, there was part of me that knew I wasn't in a rational headspace. I was pissed. I was so pissed.
The best S-Jam cooking video is when he made the TV dinner and then put it on the hot burner and like melted all the plastic. That was the best one ever.
Because I didn't do anything.
When I lived in Oz for a while, I picked up their accent. I do that quickly. But I don't know if it was any good or if people just made fun of me behind my back. Could be that too.
The crime was I share, because a little bit before this, because like I haven't unsubscribed on one of my Reddit accounts. I haven't unsubscribed or unjoined the subreddits I used to follow. I just rarely click on them, but I like see headlines. I rarely play the videos because like I get sent into fight or flight watching these people scream at each other and talking that disgusting, hypersexual, garbage language, just shitting all over each other and just trying to trigger each other to make money. And it's deplorable behavior. It's disgusting. And to think that that's healing behavior for somebody is cuckoo bananas. And I want no part in it. And I don't even want to participate in it. But I saw...
Who claims that it's healing behavior? Like, why are you trying to put your judgments and what you want out of your life onto other people? They want a shit show of drama. That's what they want. What the fuck? Healing behavior.
References to Rosie, and I was like, excuse me? And then I did a little bit more reading, and I was like, oh, there's a new character in this universe that has my name spelled the same. Love that for me. That's super convenient. So I thankfully had that context when I saw the clip that triggered her to say that disgusting shit about me. I don't care what she says. She had that shit locked and loaded, and she doesn't.
And listen how she said disgusting stuff. What Amberlynn said was not untruth. Like, it wasn't something that she made up. It was truth. And it's disgusting, Roz, but you did it.
No, with the definition of accountability. I appreciated the apology, but it was because of what I.
My God, she's saying that some people don't have accountability. 600-pound woman who hasn't gone out on her roll later in over 2 months and talking about accountability.
I said to her, it would never come from her own fruition ever. And I know that.
Yeah.
I opened the hot dogs with that, so I need to watch that.
Or that white gravy,
okay.
chorizo gravy she made. Fuck no. There's no fucking way.
I really wanted to believe that she was trying to be better. And that was before this LCU stuff. The LCU stuff was what solidified to me that I was wrong. No one trying to be better would do that. I'm not sorry to say that.
Except I don't think S-Jam like believes that he's a great cook. Like, I think that he, air fries or puts things in the oven or makes a meatloaf or whatever. Like, he just cooks. He's just a cook. But Roz thinks that she's like, her whole channel is cooking, teaching cooking. Therein lies the problem. She doesn't know how either.
Can we take 60 seconds to be thankful we aren't Amber? You said it, not me. Remy seems like a great person, and I'm so glad you guys have been able to cross paths.
Oh, does he?
He gives you. Thank you so much. I hope one day to be able to talk about him in even more detail, but
maybe if he cooks sober, it might
not
be
even like himself in his life, but just other stuff. That's the thing about him. I would not describe him
S-Jam cooking drunk is just a disaster.
As unemotional. He's actually one of the most
yes, exactly,
emotionally intelligent people I've ever met. And he and I are so alike in the best ways. And
I clip all these great things she says about him for when she finds out he's a troll. And then she's going to change her tune real quick.
He understands me in a way that is crazy. Like, because it's not just like first of all, he listens to me and like remember shit. Oh, I was going to say this earlier because you guys know how I say in my life, like little different sayings. And recently I've started saying like, we live, we laugh, we love, instead of saying love that. Like, I've just kind of adopted them. I don't know if that's a phrase other people use or not. I don't remember if I got it from online or I came up with it myself. I started saying it a lot at some point. And one day in casual conversation, he just goes, we live, we laugh, we love. And I looked at him and I was like, oh?
Yeah.
And he used it in the correct context too. And I was like, it's like this
Roz probably got that off of a TikTok.
Small little simple shit like that I think is really cute. Anyway, look where she is at and look at where you're at in life. Don't worry about the negative and focus on what's in front of you, baby girl. Thank you so much, Great Chicken.
Yeah.
He's also picked up, like, because I do this a lot, and he started picking that up too. It's really funny. I wonder if those character traits is how they manage policy.
So they video chatted like in person, like they video chatted in person quite a bit.
I missed something. Oh, okay. Okay, I still have it. Hey, Car. Remy sounds really genuine and down to earth, truly, like, to the T. My husband says, you just turn your brain off, and I'm like, what? Yeah. It's good to see you. Thank you. Hello. He's the sweetest. He is the sweetest. Remy seems like a guy I would vibe out with and jam with. Yeah. We do that all the time together. Yeah. It's sick. That's why I think one of the other reasons, like, I was so annoyed.
And yet she has 0 red flags that he emailed her, and that's how they got together. Like, that would be like red flag, red flag, red flag.
and frustrated about all this. I am so, like, when it comes to me, I'm so genuinely happy. I have a turtle called Remy. That's adorable. I love that. I'm so genuinely happy. And like, honestly, even like before we met and started getting close, I was already on a path of like healing, but I've been journaling a little bit more. We've had a lot of really, we had some really,
Who else says path of healing? Is that Glitter and Lasers?
like, truly emotionally intense and therapeutic conversations about topics that I have not been able to talk to a single soul about in years. And these conversations, like, rooted in my past trauma and stuff, with someone who understands what that lived experience is like, and being able to actually trust someone to that degree, has led me to come to realizations about myself and the source of certain traumas, experiences, and things like that. Hold, please. Sorry, hold, please.
Yeah, I think talking this deeply about traumas with another trauma survivor could, it could help. Like, it's probably good for them just to but trauma bonding is not always a positive. Talking to a professional about really traumatic things is probably the better choice, if you know what I mean. Especially if he has a personality like Roz, where Roz wants to fix everybody and she thinks that she knows how to fix everybody.
Sorry.
Yeah, it's more like trauma wallowing, exactly.
Any day now would be nice, computer. I think, was it last night or the night before? I shared something with him, like, personal, that I had
Nothing.
conceptualized. Before, like, when we were in the part of us that, like, we were just like getting to know each other and just friends. And then he ended up showing me something else that he conceptualized, that essentially, and I'm using the word conceptualized to keep the details vague, but it ended up basically just confirming everything he had told me to be true, and that made me realize that I had met someone in a really genuine way, and that there's no way on God's green earth that these conspiracy theories that some of you guys are coming up with in depths of hell on the internet, about the reality of my situation, like, how none of that is true, and like what his intentions really were and everything. And he only showed it to me because I showed him something first, which, like, the way it all went down was they couldn't have been more perfect. And yeah, we're unofficially official because it's really new. And
I still think it's sus. I think it's totally sus. And I'll never stop thinking it's sus.
I have to keep shit, like, I have to keep certain boundaries, like, I think it's important, like, because, like, especially if you really want to, like, have something real with someone, you can't just, like, go all in, no boundaries, no safety bars, no seatbelts. You have to have certain limitations and expectations, and you have to let time pass for the validity of things to really show themselves. And I, as you guys should know, I think most of you watched me long enough to know, I am not a relationship hopper. I am not someone that hopped into relationships.
What? Anyways, butterfly cut. I do it all the time. It's a great cut to do. She's a complete relation. I remember Farmer Dave. I remember the other guy, the military guy, how she was in love and then found out he was another catfish. I remember London Boy. I remember Jeffy Pooh. I remember Corby. You are a relationship hopper into fast.
Quickly. I do obviously have a history with, like, when I really do like somebody, getting a little smitten and being really happy and excited and hopeful, because I'm a bit of a hopeless romantic. But with the other people that I've met between my past,
I talked to one guy. I think we FaceTimed. I don't even know if FaceTime was a thing then, but like we text messages and talked on the phone for over 2 years and never met. And he was in the same city as me. And because I wanted to take it slow because I was nervous about meeting him. And so I waited. So it took 2 years. And then we would text probably like 50 to 100 times a day and call at least 5 times a day, even when I was in another country. Like I was in Europe for some part of it, and I was in Australia for some part of it, and I was in Hawaii for some part of it. And then it just ended because I wouldn't meet him. That was probably my bad. Well, I know it was my bad, but that's what you call taking it slow.
Relationship and this current one is that, or what I hope to be my next one.
It wasn't Brad. It wasn't Brad Pitt. I wish, but it wasn't. He was a doctor, or he was in med school and then became a doctor. I wonder if I ever worked with him. Wouldn't that be creepy? I can't remember his name anymore, but
between those, every other person I met, like, I was hopeful and I wanted a relationship and I wanted to get to that point.
yes,
but I didn't know that I wanted it. So I'm just really excited. And yeah. Is that what people were asking me if I was going to be on the LCU? Man, some of these reaction channels are just so fucking reckless. They just be saying shit to say it. Wow. That's not real. That was never real. People are fucking reckless and cruel and stupid. Wow. Yeah, no, of course I would never go on that show. Both my arms would be sawed off with rusty spoons before I went on that show.
with rusty spoons. That's a thought. But then my ex, like my father and my kids, even though like I knew him in high school, so that's probably the difference. But we didn't speak for like almost 20 years after high school. Not quite 20 years. And then I met him, up with him again, and we were engaged within 2 months, like he had asked my dad. And then I was pregnant within like 2 months.
Is he French?
I was engaged before I found out I was pregnant.
Sure. I don't know. I like to go all in, but not just buy a mountain bike. Thank you, Brooke. Thank you, Anna. What are you talking about, Robbins? What?
Look at her smirking.
Let's see.
He's in love.
How did I do that? Cool. Okay. I don't know how I did that, but
Roz is going to go get her tetanus shot, and then she's going to go on the LCU. That's my prediction.
okay, cool. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, corner now. Yeah, we would use the corner in a minute.
Okay. I'm going to fast forward.
Exactly. I don't know. We run on vibes here. This is why.
On the internet, she's on her laptop most of the stream.
I have a baked potato cooking that I plan on making into a masterpiece once it's finished, and I'm beyond excited to eat. OMG. Hell yeah. So what are we talking? Cheese, sour cream, bacon bits. Those are like minimum requirements. Is there any like onion, caramelized onion? Have you picked out a first date outfit? I vote red dress. I don't know what I'm gonna, because like,
oh my god, her titties are down below the counter. Roz,
I don't know what I'm gonna wear yet, because there's factors that I have to. Because Rosie, shut up. There's factors that I have to take into account. So,
what factors?
There's factors.
She probably has to get on a plane, and she probably can't do that at the moment.
But all right. I'll get back to the computer in a minute. All right. Let's come over her.
No, they have not said when they're
Sour cream, cheese, sour cream, caramelized. Ooh, broccoli, caramelized onion and broccoli. I don't know. We run on vibes here. This is why you're my people, girl. Same. The only thing I would add to that is bacon bits, like real bacon, not fake shit. What are you thinking of? I can't tell you guys. I can't tell you guys. So.
Yeah, she's not monetized yet. That chair is creaking again.
Okay. Like sick pain wise. And so I was staying warm, like in bed, bundled up. I don't remember where I got this from. I think I had a friend, because this hoodie, shit not, is like 8-9 years old. Like, this is an old hoodie. It's spent like the past 5 years hiding in my closet. It's funny. I'm also like procrastinating
She doesn't do much in this stream. I think she cleans a bit.
cleaning other parts of my house right now by doing the dishes and cleaning the kitchen, because I don't want to deal with what I need to do to clean off the dining room table and other stuff. It's all clean. I'm gonna move that over there. These are clean. I'll put those up when I get up. I'm gonna sit for a second because like I was starting to get. That's the other thing about hoodies is when you need to push up the sleeves, I get overstimulated. Because I mean I'm on the bigger. Hold on.
No idea what happened. No idea what happened in the chat, just because the chat's not connected right now. I have no idea what she's doing.
Sorry, I need to handle this. Give me a second. You'll have my undivided attention in just a second.
Needs to
Brief
handle
intermission.
something. Notice her typing. She's like doing the pretend to type. You know how you pretend to use all the fingers in the right spot? It's very performative right now. Excuse me. Oh, there's me in the little corner. Holy shit, this is taking forever.
Okay.
Done.
Sorry about that. Ooh, you're going to the Mall of America? How fun. Yeah, dishes never end, right? I also don't want to push my sleeve. I had my sleeves pushed up for too long, and I just don't want to do it right now. Like, so I'm taking a short break before I do that, because I also don't want to. I don't want to change out of my hoodie either.
What is she doing? If you type. Look at me work. Look at me work. God, I want to fast forward this. See, now we've got this position going on. What's going on? What's going on?
Oh, we should play Neopets together. That'd be really fun. You're a slow typer. When I was like a kid, when I first started learning how to type, I typed like this. I was taking typing classes too, but I really struggled to do more than the one finger. Then at some point, I upgraded to 2 fingers, then 3 fingers, and then 4 fingers, and then finally I figured out how to get the thumbs to do the space bar properly. It's just how I had to teach myself how to type.
God, I just got choked to death. Hiding her chin like cutie. Okay, I can't handle her typing anymore. We got to move on.
Okay, let's do that. That works for now. All right. All right. I can get these dishes on. Okay.
She's still looking at that computer for a reply. So I don't know what she's doing there. I typed it like,
Everything's good. Hey, any plans for Valentine's Day?
oh, we're going to get.
Yes.
Yes, plans for Valentine's Day. That smug look. Put your hands, Ross. Put your hands.
Oh, Corby's long gone, Hamlet. Corby lasted about 2 weeks.
What is going on? I'm all paranoid now. What's going on?
All right. Yeah, I'm good. What's up, Demery? Nothing bad happened. We just fell out of contact. I met somebody at like the very beginning of this year. And we started out as friends and we're just talking. Yeah, I've been talking about him for a few lives now. Valentine's makeup and outfit live needed. Honestly, guys, you're probably not going to see me on Valentine's Day.
Why not? Why not?
Honestly.
What are you going to be doing all Valentine's Day? You going to have rose petals in your bed? Is he going to send you chocolates and what else? Flowers and new silk pajamas. What do you guys like to do for Valentine's Day? Do you guys want to hear something shitty I did on Valentine's Day? Yeah, cry. That's me too. Yeah. You guys want to hear another, like, one of my stories? Oh, I absolutely going to get a DoorDash gift card. Okay. I'm not a good person. Like, I make a lot of mistakes. And I was a real cunt for this. It was our first Valentine's. February comes before March, right? So I think we were engaged a week. And I was at work. And I hadn't gotten a text, not a phone call, not a happy Valentine's Day. Like, it was just another day. And then I got all in my feels. And I texted him and yelled at him and broke up with him. And broke off the engagement. Just because I was like, how, That's my love language. This is when the love language book was really out. And then I come back from my break. And while I was gone, a big bouquet of flowers was delivered to my work. So, like, it was ordered a week in advance. Like, he just didn't order it after I broke up with him. He ordered it like a week in advance or 2 weeks in advance. And it just happened to show up a bit late. Yeah. I had to walk my ass back pretty that. I had to get on my knees after that one, if you girls know what I mean. Yeah, it was a oops. So I never brought that up again. Like, if it's Valentine's Day, it's Valentine's Day. Oh boy.
Sorry to disappoint, because I know that some of you guys would probably really like me to do that. But yeah, unofficially official, yep. I feel that I have a date night that day, but the real holiday is the discount chocolate the day after, yeah.
Officially, unofficially, official.
Huh? What are you talking about, Murphy?
I think Murphy had.
Who's the him you're talking about?
I don't remember.
What? What do you genuinely? What does that comment even mean? I'm actually genuinely confused by that comment. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Hamlet. Corby is a woman. So if they're talking about Corby, I'm about to block them. Because fuck your transphobia. Are you talking about Corby?
Oh, I think somebody called Corby a man or something. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what happened there. Yeah, I mean, I was supposed to be born February 14th. We could have been twinsies.
Okay, we're talking about Jeff? Cause I don't play with that shit. Y'all know that.
I think one of my favorite Valentine's gifts was like a nice warm bath with like candles, and then I was just left alone for the evening to like read and watch Netflix by myself in a warm bath with candles. And I didn't have to deal with the kids. That was the best one.
No, I didn't out Corby at all. I don't know where that came from. Corby told me I could talk about that. Specifically said it was okay.
So close.
Me too, mountain bike. I'm confused too.
We're both chickens. We're both almost Valentine's babies.
Yeah, I don't know what's happening. Anyway.
Okay, why am I getting spam? Yeah, I mean that means our parents conceived us between November 7th and November 21st on Remembrance Day. Parents celebrated Remembrance Day. Oh, that sucks. I think I'm Capricorn, Sagittarius. Is that maybe? Okay. Now she's typey type for a while. Fuck off. More typey type. More typey type. Stop. Stop it. Stop it.
Oh, well, I'm kind of dyslexic, dog, so okay, whatever.
And now she's dyslexic.
I
Oh.
get shit mixed up like that all the time.
Pull up your sleeves, girl.
Okay.
Okay, I can't watch her do this.
Yeah, see, that's a form of body doubling. It's not necessarily being productive in the sense of like completing a task, but resting can be productive.
Exactly.
Fuck that tea.
Looks can kill.
God, I miss my emojis, man. Yeah, it's more used in like neurodivergent ADHD spaces.
Stop.
Because it's really helpful.
With the kids, I like to make like Valentine's cookies and little Valentine packets for like their classmates when they were little, like crafty things. And then we usually decorate the house with Valentine stuff. And I'll probably get them a card with V-Bucks in it.
For people that have those challenges like myself.
God, she's boring.
Okay.
There's the chair. There's the chair.
Okay. I just dropped off a glass of ice water in his room.
Oh, I love those. I love those. One Valentine, I love those. Those one little hearts that have the sayings on them. I love those. Sweethearts, they're called now. And ones they make dirty ones for like people that want to do dirty things to each other. And then you take the candy and then you do the dirty thing and then you eat the candy. Don't ask me how I know this, but I know that they make dirty ones.
FYI, sourdough has a low glycemic index. I ferment mine for 2 days, so it won't spike my blood sugar. It's seriously so good for you. Okay, T. I'd like to try it again because, like, every time I've tried sourdough, I don't like it. I don't like the sourness with bread, and that's the whole
If you don't like the sourness of bread, then you don't like sourdough.
point of sourdough.
She just got up to get her brother some water. 5 feet away. God, still on the
I'm not gonna play music this live but I feel like everyone should know the extent of what's in those files.
Okay, now she goes on and talks about the files that have just come out and how it has traumatized her. And then she talks about ice cubes and stuff. And so I'm way too fucking high to discuss either of those and to listen to Roz discuss it because my brain might actually fry if I listen to her. She was not in the files. But like, did she read how many pages is it? Like 900,000 pages of it? Or did she watch a TikTok on it? Probably TikTok. Yeah, she's co-opting other people's traumas. Do you guys want to hear it? I just won't comment.
I had a really rough 24-hour period with my PTSD. I'll leave it at that. But I mean, it was one of the other reasons besides the fact I was in pain is I struggle with I do think it's important that joy is treated as resistance in what's happening with us politically in America, in our country. That I think that is important and that is a good thing. But at the same time, it's hard to want to come on the internet with the hee-hees and the
I don't know if I agree with that. Joy should be treated as resistance. Trying to wrap my brain around it. I think it sounds weird. Doesn't sound totally correct in my brain. But I can't tell you why.
ha-has when
Yep. There, just shut up, Rosie.
the world consciousness is waking up in a way I don't think we've ever seen before.
Oh, bitch. You think you're so special. Look at this screenshot. Oh my God, that's my thumbnail. Roz thinks she's terminally unique. That her experience of this life is the only experience that there's ever been. Like she's saying stuff that we're reaching a consciousness. Bitch, like she has not seen. I've seen the East and West Germany wall go down. I saw the university kid from, I believe, China stand in front of a tank. Like what she is experiencing right now is not terminally unique. People have been doing not defiance, but people have been standing up for their rights and for their humanity and for their existence for centuries. And people have been doing honorable, brave, fucking warrior type shit for centuries. So shut up, Ross.
And I hate it. I hate it with every fiber of my being.
Kevin.
I hate the reality that we are living in. I hate the extent of which of realizing the amount of control that Epstein had in what has turned into the alt-right pipeline on the internet. That Epstein was directly involved with the creation of.
And she doesn't get that there's always bad people. There has always been bad people in this world. Evil people. There has always been people that have done really fucking shitty things in this world and that have controlled other people and ran governments and started wars and this isn't new. This isn't something. I just don't know what to say. My grandfather did strong, brave things. He hid my grandmother in hay bales. And when the Nazis came to kill everybody, he hid her and pretended to, stab the hay bale, but he didn't because he knew she was in there. And then he married her and took her to Canada. I think that's a brave thing to stand up to people that are trying to harm you and kill you.
Slash poll on 4chan, which is the heart of so much of what has damaged us as a society, and realizing just how big it all is and how it's all connected. And that's not a conspiracy theory. It's a lot to process. And I'm really sick and fucking tired of people thinking that it's okay to
Oh, and I should clarify, he was not a Nazi himself. He was from Holland, but I'm not sure if he was in Holland at the time. Anyways, they took a lot of people from other countries and they shipped them to concentration camps. And sometimes you were like a worker at the concentration camp, but you're not a Nazi because you're still a prisoner. So he was in prison, but he would be like the gardener or, that type of thing. And then the Canadians came by and liberated their camp. And my grandma was in there because she was from a part of Ukraine. Was it Ukraine? Oh my God, I can't remember. She was from a part where they just took everybody. They took everyone. They took Jewish people and they took non-Jewish people. If you were Like they just conquered the whole fucking country and took them prisoner.
Pretend it's not happening. So that's been really heavy on my mind too. That's been something I think has been like contributing to my stress. Read Men Who Hate Women if you want to learn more about the alt-right movement.
Yeah, like my grandpa was a prisoner and my grandma were both prisoners. I think they were at a working camp is what they called them.
Oh, that's crazy, Jem. But yeah, so I'm not going to stay on that topic long. But I mean, even based on the chat, people are hopping out just because I mentioned it. I think the bare minimum that we can do is bear witness to what it is. So, have a good week.
It was incredibly scary. My grandma was 16, but said she was 15. They changed her birth certificate so that she could stay with her family. Because if she was 16, she'd have to go to a different camp. And the different camp was a bad camp. Like, that's the one where they used the chambers and stuff. So she said she was 15, but she's the only one that made it out of that camp. She had 14 brothers and sisters. And she had a mom or dad. They killed him right away. They killed the dad right away. And she's the only one that made it out alive. And she wasn't like, I think she was just Ukrainian.
Lauren. So but I'm not going to not talk about it. And it's like, I'm not going to pretend it's not happening. Everything is unbelievable these days. That's very true. That is very, very true. Oh, you never got a notification about my live? I'm sorry, Alex.
Yeah, but the cool thing was when the Canadians liberated the camp, they gave everyone a ticket to Canada. And then, so my grandma was young. She was 16. And she had a choice to stay in whatever country the camp was located. I think probably Germany, or maybe it was Poland and they made camps. Yeah, I think there was some camps in Poland. Or to stay there, by herself with nobody. And then my grandpa felt bad for her. So he's like, you want to come to Canada with me? And she's like, okay. And then they had me. Then they had my dad, and then they had me.
Well, I'm probably going to be hopping off shortly anywho. It's almost 10 p.m.
Exactly.
Oh, yeah, my family is very apolitical, to be honest. We don't really talk politics. I know you aren't, Lauren. But people...
Wait, isn't Papa MAGA? Doesn't Papa talk a lot about his politics?
We're specifically saying in the comments they were leaving because of politics. I wasn't referring to you.
Yeah, I get that, Andrea. I totally get that.
Exactly, Shay. If you don't know what I'm referring to, I would recommend Googling the newest updates of the Epstein files. Major trigger warning, though. I would go in very guarded.
Okay, I don't want to talk about him. She does talk about her cup, and someone asks, and she says, I got this one from an old supporter, and I have a red one too, but I've never seen the red one.
Yeah, I only heard about Billy from like casual scrolling. I saw some stuff for the Grammys. I also saw Chapel Roan's like dress. That was kind of crazy. I actually kind of liked it. It was very like risque and very like risky, like a risky fashion choice. And the dress was sheer, so you could kind of see the underwear. And I read some comments about it, and I agreed. I feel like they should have gone a different direction. The way the underwear looked under the dress.
You guys watch the Grammys?
I look sloppy.
You look sloppy.
And gross. That's mighty bold to say behind the keyboard. I know you wouldn't say it to my face, though.
Of course not. You go crazy when people say things to your face. I think saying it in a chat is pretty bold in itself.
Coward.
Yeah. Maybe.
All right, let me fill this up with water. Go for it, Jeep girl.
Okay, I have to fast forward her again because now we're filling up ice cubes.
I don't really care. I love.
Ooh.
Funny how me wearing a hoodie is fairly gross.
Oh my God, still.
I can't win, man. I come on here in my pretty dresses and I get shit on from my natural cleavage that I can't control. I wear a hoodie and I look.
Your natural cleavage you can't control. I think you could control it.
Like a sloppy and gross. I wear my pajamas and I look lazy. I wear a t-shirt. I look too fat.
Nope, big stain. Big stain.
I don't really care. I love this hoodie and I look cute.
Bra. Higher top.
Look a dick. Thank you, Brooke.
This just proves she absolutely knows what she's doing and what she's wearing. And especially when she had her streams up for kids.
You think Billy is an industry plant? I don't know about that. You look cute no matter what. Let's be real. Thank you.
Okay, she talks about Billie Eilish and more about ice. Let's just watch the end.
You know, I just like this past week was a little rough for me, like on certain levels, but it's also been some of the best times of my life. I feel like I have come a really long way in reconnecting with myself because I really lost. I keep referring to 2025 as like a lost year because it really is.
How did you reconnect with yourself? Like, can you give us examples? Because that's just like a blanket statement.
Hey, Thiago. Great to see you too. You'll definitely want to catch the replay. I'm about to wrap this up. But let's see.
And she got a box of something here. And she's interested in the computer again. I can't look into her eyeballs.
Hold on.
Tappity tap. Hello, we're here, Roz. Oh. Damn it.
Okay. Real quick, so I normally get the 100% juice fruit cups. This is one of my safe foods, and like I actually built bars up.
Safe foods. Go fuck yourself, Roz.
I ran out of
Okay, I think I'm done with her. I think I'm done. Now she's talking about her safe foods, fruit cups. It's just too much. We're gonna put this back on stage for a second. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed yourself. I didn't realize that I was going to be live for 2.5 hours. I thought we were just going to watch a bit. Yeah, safe from her. Oh, it's just amazing. You know, she's just amazing. The things that comes out of her mouth, the pure like ignorance, the pure, what else? What other words would you say? Like total defiance and like she believes that she is the right one all the time, and then she twists the stories so much. It's just insane. Well, everyone, make sure you're subbed and give a like. Very much lack of insight. She's got no logic. I don't know. She's a lot. I heard she made like a lasagna soup. Ignorance, yes. Yes, an arrogant sense of importance. Well, I hope, is Minka still in here? I'm praying that her baby chicks do good. And I heard some birthdays coming up. And Valentine's is coming up. So we got some exciting weeks coming up. I hope you guys have the best week ever. And you guys are all feral and fierce. And I love y'all for it. And we'll talk soon. See ya. Thank you, Pamela. Yeah. All you glitter effers have a great night. Frosty can be my Valentine. You gotta get your PFP with a big heart. Night. See you guys. Thanks for coming.